Hey guys, welcome back to my Minecraft Survival series. And today we are going to be recording episode 1. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here we got a pretty good spot in the plains biome. So without further ado, let's get some wood and get some materials. And I do apologize for the lack of uploads recently. I know it's I upload 3 videos at the beginning of the channel, then don't upload for 100 and some days. Not really the best content style, but I'm back and I'm going to be uploading semi-frequently as it takes a bit to make a video. It takes a while, and I'm experimenting between editing softwares and styles right now and editing styles. So it will take a while for the first few videos to release, but after I get used to everything, more videos will be releasing with more consistent and high quality uploads. Alright, so let's get away from my poor video consistency and get back to Minecraft. So I'm gonna mine some more trees and then get back to exploring a little bit more. So also, my microphone quality is a little bit off, but I am working on getting a better mic so that I can produce higher quality videos for you guys. So don't worry about that for now. I will get a better quality mic eventually. Alright, so it looks like we have a mesa over here to the side, but ignoring that, let's explore a tiny bit more. And, well, let's also make a crafting table, and let's also make a few sticks while we're at it. And, well, so basically, I'll also start uploading. I'm going to try to upload 1 video per week, if not 2. But if I can't get 1 video out in a week, I'll go one at least every other week. So now let's make a wooden axe. And also, sorry for the choppy voiceover, as it is my very first time making a voiceover here. So my voiceovers will get a lot better. Just they will be crappy for the first few videos, but after they will get a lot better. And also, time for a cave finding time lapse. So yeah, enjoy that real quick. And it appears we have found a decent sized cave right here. So now let's get some cobblestone so that we can get a quick upgrade and make a furnace. And yes, I did cut out that little bit where I was getting cobblestone so that you guys didn't have to sit through that. And also, now let's make a furnace. I did mess up that crafting a little bit, so I fixed it and placed down that furnace. So now it's time for us to smelt some pork chops so that we can actually have food for the first time in this world. And so that we can smelt some stuff. So it does look like this cave is pretty big, so hopefully we don't fall in. Alright, so now it is time to go back up here and check on this food. So yeah, let's just wait here for a quick second, wait for all this food to smelt. Let's walk back over here to the edge. So yeah, so this cave is rather deep and rather massive. So, you guys know what else is massive? How this channel only has 6 subscribers. Yeah, I put in so much work for these videos. So, if you guys will, please subscribe if you enjoy the videos. And, well, let's get back to the video. So it does look like this cave goes down to deep slate, which is a good thing because that means we can get some definitely iron and we can definitely get some diamonds and lapis in this cave as well. And I did take a decent chunk of damage there, but I healed that back rather quickly because of my pork chops. So seeing as monsters do spawn in this difficulty, and it is getting rather dark up there, let's place down a bed and try to get a little bit of shut-eye before tomorrow's mining trip. So, let's get into it. So now we just need to find a way to get over here to the other side of the cave so that we can do some mining. And I did end up bridging across and cutting that part out. So ignore the obvious cut right there. And, well, let's get some coal and other resources down here. So let's make some torches and light this place up a little bit. And explore the cave a little bit with these torches. But there are a couple of monsters over here. So I'm gonna fight these guys real quick. And please, please, please do ignore my trash Java PvP skills. Or PvE to be specific. Because I do not play Java a lot. This is one of my first times. So yeah, ignore that please. And please do ignore the fact that I died to a skeleton right there. But it is rather hard to fight skeletons for me without a shield, but I will get better at that eventually. But without further ado, let's get my stuff again so that we actually have stuff to mine with. And yes, I did cut out the part where I retrieved my stuff again because I almost died for a second time. So I do have a confession for you guys. I did almost die again, so I did switch it to peaceful mode just for the first few days so that it is actually entertaining for you guys so that you guys don't have to see me die over and over again. But let's get back to mining. So let's rearrange my inventory a little bit real quick so it's not a jumbled mess after picking back up my stuff. Alright, so now after rearranging my inventory a little bit, I guess I should probably explore this cave just a tiny bit. And if we look over here, it appears we have found some deep slate. So let's mine some of this copper and iron right here real quick. And if we look here, it appears we have found some diamonds. So that is definitely a good thing, finding the first diamonds of this series right here. In the first video of this series too, so that is amazing. So, I made a tiny mistake, stepped in that lava for a second, but now that all of that iron, not all that iron, now that we actually have iron to craft a pickaxe, let's craft one of those real quick. And now we can finally mine those diamonds. So after struggling to craft that iron pickaxe for way too long, it appears that we have found a 3 vein of diamonds, which is enough to craft a diamond pickaxe, which is absolutely amazing. Alright, so that being enough to craft a diamond pickaxe, let's go over here and explore a tiny bit more. And yes, I did cut out that little bit where I got stuck in a water cave, but I made my way out. And so let's grab this iron, make another iron pickaxe, and make a strip mine. But as we were making the strip mine, well, as I was making the strip mine, I did find a 8 vein of diamonds underneath the first block. Now tell me how that is, how that happened. So now it is time for a time lapse where I mine in a straight line for a while, strip mining, and I also find a decent chunk of diamonds while doing this. But let's get on to my upload schedule. So my upload schedule on this channel has been massively inconsistent. But as it was inconsistent before, it won't be anymore. Because, well, let me confess, it will still be inconsistent. But it won't be as inconsistent. I'll actually be uploading a decent amount instead of waiting 100 and some days like I did before. But, you know what else is massive? How we only have 6 subscribers. So if you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure to check out some of my other videos and to please subscribe to the channel as I will be coming back with consistent uploads. So let's make a little staircase up to the surface so that we can actually make a house and find a base location and possibly get some more wood because we're running low on that. But it appears that there is another cave that may connect to the other one, but I'm not checking to find out. So let's mine some of this resources. There's some lapis down here, there's some iron down here. A good amount of resources in this little tiny cave over here. So here it also appears to be a abandoned mine shaft. So I did do a time lapse through this abandoned mine shaft so that you guys wouldn't have to see me goofing around in a abandoned mine shaft for like 10-15 minutes like the original recording was. So I also did find some resources in here. I found some lapis, I found some iron of course. But yeah, so that was a pretty successful trip. I'm pretty sure I did also find some minecart chests. But yeah, that was pretty good. So it also appears to be a lava pool right here. So I'm going to be really careful not to fall in that because that would not be too good of a first video on this Minecraft world. But yeah, so I'm going to screenshot those cords real quick. And without further ado, let's make our way back up to the surface a little bit because we do not want to be inside of the cave the entirety of episode 1. So let me mine these tiny little dirt blocks right here, and look at here. It appears that we are actually not that far away from spawn. So without further ado, I'm going to do a base spot finding time lapse. And, well, let's get into it. So it looks like I found a pretty good base spot. So I'm gonna get set up over here, you know, mine some trees, place some chests, make a new crafting table, place some furnaces, and terraform a little bit because, let's be honest, who doesn't terraform a little bit? So I'm going to save you guys the roughly 5 minutes of terraforming that I had to do so that you guys don't, you know, click off the video from being bored of the terraforming. So I put that in time lapse. So I'm gonna also mine some wood over here real quick. So after mining one tree, I did have to go back to my chest to grab some bones because I did spot my first dog of the series. So I sat my little buddy down right next to my chest, but I did find my little buddy a wife over here. So tell my little buddy congratulations in the comments. And after figuring out that you cannot breed dogs sitting down, I decided to stand them up and breed both of the dogs, and now I got a little puppy running around. Now, I did run into an issue where I gave the dog all of my pork chops, but giving a little puppy pork chops is worth having to slaughter some more pigs. So after eventually getting the little puppy to sit down by both of his parents, I, for some reason, sat AFK for a minute, but after stopping being AFK, I did start walking around a little bit, but now it is time to start work on my starter base. So after walking around for a little bit, I did decide to place a new furnace and decide to smelt some more iron. But after waiting for all of that iron to smelt, I did decide to struggle a little bit at a crafting table before finally crafting a axe. So after crafting my first iron axe of this series, I decided to mine some wood for my starter house because now I know exactly what I'm going to do. So this little spot where I'm mining wood seemed like the perfect opportunity to ask you guys to please subscribe for sheerly how long this video took to make. So please subscribe and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. So I do already know what I am going to do for this space. So I'm going to do some pillars, and with each of those pillars, they are going to be 3 blocks tall, and I'm going to connect those pillars with some cobblestone and some wood on top of those pillars. So let's do that real quick. So I did run out of logs for a minute right there, so let's mine a few more trees. I did test out the 16 times time lapse, and wow, that is way too fast. I do not think I'm going to use 16 times again, unless I have to. But after getting that wood, it is time to get back to building my base. So of course, this base is not going to be my base for throughout in the space in a way which I can expand onto it later, you know? Because eventually I am going to expand onto this space, and I am eventually going to make a mega base. So please stay tuned for the rest of the series. And yeah, so I'm gonna get back to building. And yeah, so basically that is one cobblestone wall done. Time to get onto the second cobblestone wall. And there we go with the second cobblestone wall. And just so you guys know, I will not be finishing this space in this video because I'm planning on getting this video out on Friday the 14th. So basically, that's all of the base that I am going to be doing in this video. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to check out some of my other videos, and please like and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time. Peace.